Hi everyone. Awkward introductions.
Hi everyone.
So I've got a guest on my channel. This is Bettina, the makeup enthusiast. We thought we'd get together because we wanted to talk about new releases going on our wish list, or are we anti-hauling them? Because I think this is kind of like a fun concept to do. Angelica Nyqvist does one, Samantha March does one, and lots of other people do it. So I always find them really interesting to watch, and we can kind of talk each other out of buying things that we don't need. We're also going to do another video on Bettina's channel. So what are we doing? We're doing
a kind of a challenge video, and we've named it the Girl Boss Challenge video. That's right. So we're just kind of repping some Girl Boss brands and mentioning some of our favorite products from those brands. And
actually we've been planning on doing that for ages.
We have actually.
So actually it's good that we're getting together and actually finally doing it, because I thought that was a really awesome idea, but I think we're both really busy and you know.
Yep.
So I'm on Beauty News's Instagram because we both love beauty news and I watch it every week. And looking at new makeup releases, I'm just kind of scrolling through and seeing what I'm actually interested in, because I feel like a lot of the stuff I'm not going to be buying, which is good for my makeup rehab because I spent way too much money. Bettina, you pointed out the Urban Decay Elements palette.
Yes. So I have the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne palette and I really like it.
My sister bought that too. Like, I remember so many people were bagging out the actual layout.
Oh my god, I hate the layout. The layout is so bad, and I feel like if they changed the layout, they could have gotten so many more shades in the palette and so many more colors, and it just would have been amazing. But putting that aside, I still think it's a really good palette. To me, this is kind of a better layout for a kaleidoscope palette. Like, I feel like this is where it should have gone with the kaleidoscope palette. But
some pans are bigger than others. That's weird. This doesn't excite me. The packaging's cool. I feel like Urban Decay really does packaging really well.
Yes,
besides the layouts inside, but the actual outer packaging is always pretty good.
In saying that though, round palettes really annoy me.
Really? How come? Because
they just don't fit my drawers properly.
Urban Decay is also bringing out this Naked Cherry palette.
I feel like it's just been done before. Like,
it really reminds me of the Dose of Colours Marvelous Mauves palette, but kind of
bigger.
Yeah, I like the Marvelous Mauves palette because I feel like you only need 5 shades.
Yeah, I like where Urban Decay's going with their naked palettes though. I think it's a good avenue for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, not interested.
Ooh, I see the Makeup Revolution and Emily Noel palette, which I actually got the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, because I was like, I actually really like Emily Noel. I'm subscribed to her channel and I think that she's a really genuine person. And I think that this is quite a fun palette.
I really like Emily Noel and I want to support her, but it just doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything mind-blowing. Makeup Revolution is one of those brands that I'm kind of like, I think that they have potential to actually release some awesome stuff and just move away from all those like copycat palettes. If they focus on like actual creating unique palettes, they have something. I think they're onto something.
Which is probably one of the reasons why I would buy this, because I want to support Makeup Revolution doing this kind of thing instead of those copy palettes, which I just don't respect at all.
Yeah, neither.
And yeah, I really respect Emily Noel. I actually listened to a podcast where she was featured recently and it was all about YouTube and all that. And she actually said on that her only income is from her AdSense.
Wow.
So she doesn't do any sponsored content.
Wow.
So I was like, kudos to you, girl.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you'd earn that much from AdSense.
I know.
And I don't think she gets lots of views either.
I think she has a lot of people that watch like all her videos.
Yeah.
But it's not as many as like, I don't know, like Jaclyn Hill has what, 8 million subscribers. Speaking of Jaclyn Hill.
Yeah, Morphe, no, I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna get this brush set. I don't think I'll really buy anything from Morphe just because for me, they're not a brand that I fully support.
I'm exactly the same.
I mean, like, fair enough if you want to. Like, it's up to you. It's your money. And look, I do have a brush from Morphe that I got in a free in some, I don't know, some bag. And I love that brush. I love it. And I don't doubt that these brushes are probably decent, but I would rather spend money on like really good quality brushes. I'm at that point in my life that I have a lot of brushes already. So I want really good, unique, high quality stuff that's going to last again and again and again.
I'm exactly the same. I think Morphe is a good brand to look at if you are just starting out like on your makeup journey. If you're wanting to kind of play with color, you can get their big what are they, the 35 pan palettes. I think it's a good option for those kind of people, but for people, I guess, like us that already have pretty much every shade from other palettes, we already have a huge collection of brushes. It's not really something that interests me. Have you seen this morning's beauty news?
Yeah, I did actually watch it. Yeah, and they seem really...
about their brushes and how they've said it's taken 2 years to come out with this brush collection, when to me it's just the same as any other brush that Morphe has. It's just got a white handle with Jaclyn Hill's name on it.
Yeah, I really doubt
And I don't think that's taken 2 years to...
No, they were thinking, look, Jaclyn brings in the cash.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to milk it. And she's obviously doing well for them. So she's... Yeah. Yeah, and I think there are some conspiracy theories about how she potentially might be an investor. A shareholder or investor in Morphe. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think it'd be interesting to do a company search on
it. Would be.
Morphe.
Have you seen the Hourglass palette that's coming out?
Yes, I'm interested in that.
I am too.
I love the Hourglass powders, ambient powders.
See, so I'm on the fence with their powders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I just feel like they make me look so oily.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm naturally oily as it is.
Yeah. See, as someone with dry skin, I love it. I love their powders. I just finished my entire ambient lighting palette, and that took me quite a while. So I feel like I really got my money's worth, and I feel like even though they're quite expensive, they're so versatile that I think they're worth the investment.
When I use it as a highlighter, because I have the 3-pan lighting, and then I also have the 3-pan blush.
Yeah.
I like the blushes, and I find when I use the lighting palette, it's nice as a highlight. Yeah. And it always looks really nice and natural. But I really like the colours in this. I'm not keen on their lighting edit 4, which they're coming out with at Christmas time as well.
Oh, okay. Funny story, I have never bought any of their Christmas like palettes.
They are the worst value.
I know, that's why I never bought them. However, last year, my sister got one for Christmas from my mum. And I was looking at an environment, and then I just dropped it on the ground. So I kept the broken one and I bought her another one. So that's why I've got one. But like, I wouldn't lower the price.
Yes. Please. Apparently, all the shades in this palette are new shades.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good move.
Another reason why I am pretty keen on it.
Who wants another palette like full of shades they already have? Especially if you're an Hourglass fan and you've got like all the previous ones already.
I think all their stuff for Christmas is going to be cruelty-free and vegan for anyone that is interested. Have you got the Sunset palette from Natasha Denona?
Yes, I do. I do have a Sunset palette.
What are your feels on this new formula?
Natasha Denona keeps reformulating. And I think sometimes to the detriment of the actual product. Because I feel like she already had a really good shimmer formula. Why did she need to change it? The mattes definitely needed reformulation, which she did. And in this palette, they're good. So why?
And it kind of feels like when she brings out a new palette and she says it's been reformulated, you're kind of like, well, I don't want to buy the old palette because obviously there's something wrong with it. Why would you reformulate it if you're like, if it's good, why would you reformulate it?
I kind of feel like there are quite a lot of communication issues with Natasha Denona. I just don't feel like the reasons she gives for things are necessarily very clear or
it's consistent. Like all the controversy about the different weights and everything.
The Tropic palette. I actually am interested in the new Natasha Denona all matte palette. I won't lie, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that.
There's an all matte.
Yeah, it's coming out apparently.
I haven't seen this.
She's posted like a black and white filter.
Okay, I have.
Which is a repost from Trend Mood. That's funny. It's a repost of Trend Mood on her
own product.
Yeah, that excites me because Safari's like greens.
Yeah.
And maybe like some fun shades, like some yellows.
I still feel like she just charges way too much.
Especially because Australian dollar is so weak right now. It's like the euro. It's like, I think $1 Australian is almost 70 US cents.
Yeah.
I would rather, honestly, I'd rather get the new McGrath palette, which I'm going to get. I am going to get the new McGrath palette.
Yes. I think this is going to be the one where I pulled the trigger with Pat McGrath.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that I didn't get the soft glam palette because I feel like this is like the soft glam palette on steroids. Like it's
I have really gorgeous.
It's kind of like that, but it's got that rose gold and then the
and I feel like
red.
this formula is going to be better than the soft glam.
So yeah, I'm so getting this palette. Yes. I can't wait. I'm counting down days. That's really the only palette and the Natasha Denona one that I'm interested in. I'm
still eyeing off the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss.
Is that one being released already?
Yes.
The shades in here look really nice.
Yeah.
When Violet Voss first came out with their Holy Grail palette, I was so close to pulling the trigger and buying it, but something stopped me and I just never checked out.
Yeah.
And since then...
See, I've been eyeing this one off for ages.
I don't know,
some of
Violet
her
Voss's...
palettes are a bit the same. Like, everything in the palette looks the same.
I think Violet Voss's packaging, I'm sorry, is pretty ugly.
Yeah, I agree. It's very, like, clip art.
For Violet Voss palette, I think this is really adventurous. And I think, yeah, I think they're moving in the right direction. Ooh, looks like Rihanna's sneak peeking something. She looks really good in that photo.
She does.
Must be Carnival. I have not tried that much from Fenty Beauty.
Neither have I. I have their foundation, and to be honest, I wasn't really impressed with it. One, the colour is horrendous on me.
Oh, really?
It's way too pale. Yeah. I ordered it online, which was my first mistake.
Yeah. It's always hard.
I don't have a Sephora near me, so it's hard to get a colour match.
The nearest one is Gold Coast.
Yeah. So the nearest one for me is 2 hours away. Yeah, it's too matte, I think. It doesn't seem to... I don't know, just meld with the skin nicely.
See, matte is a word that really scares me. Once I hear matte, that's why I didn't buy anything from the Too Faced Peaches and Cream collection. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because everything was like mattifying, matte this, matte that. I'm like, no. That's the last thing I want is matte. I want like dewy, radiant, and like glowing from the stars.
See, I like matte, but you can't have too matte, otherwise you just look like a head, like a floating head.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Jeffree Star skin for us. They look really like chunky on the skin. Have you seen swatches?
No, I haven't.
They just don't seem to...
Look, I like a good liquid highlighter, but I've got like 4 I need to finish up. I actually don't have anything from Jeffree Star. And I don't think I'm planning on having anything. I mean, that's like personal, but yeah. I think like good for him, and I think the range is good.
Yes.
You know, the range is good, but I've got, like I said, I've got my Cover FX one, and I've got 3 from Iconic London, and I need to use them up. I'm like forcing myself. Anything that's liquid needs to...
Yeah, you need to use it pretty quickly.
That's why like concealers and things. I've been like eyeing the Too Faced Born This Way concealer because I've heard so many good things about it, but I'm like, oh, I've got like 5 concealers to go through.
What about that Tarte blush palette? I think this is a Christmas release, or is it?
You're like,
it might be
pointing out all the things I don't want to buy.
Well, I like Tarte blushes, but I already have, I think, 2 of their blush palettes.
I think if you've got one blush palette, you've got all of them.
That's pretty much the same.
You don't need it. You don't need
it. No,
I
don't. I mean, I like this style.
Yeah.
Rather than the round circle, which have like 10, I think, on each side. And I like the color range on this one. I actually have a blush palette from, I think, 2015, and I use it all the time. It's like the best blush palette that I think they've ever brought out. Ever since then, it kind of just...
Yeah.
Ooh, the Bite. Have you seen the Bite lipstick kit?
Yeah, you mean the Christmas one?
Yeah.
That looks good.
I like the packaging.
I don't know, is it going to come to Australia?
I think they do, but I don't think they normally have very much. Like
when I was in New York, I went to the Bite Beauty Lip Lab, and that was an awesome experience. And I do like Bite lipsticks.
I think I have their lips pencils.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I never use them.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got so many lipsticks that I never really reach for mine.
But I do like the packaging on this one.
The packaging is cute.
Yeah.
I like the shape of it. My sister and my mum, they make lipsticks like that. They make them into that shape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whilst mine are all like
oh, yeah.
I keep the shape of the lipstick, like
the
angle shape.
Have you seen there's like a meme where it's like what your shape of the lipstick means about you?
Oh, really?
Like
I think I have. Yeah, I think I have. But yeah, I think I'm pretty good because I just don't think there's really much that I want.
I'm kind of holding out for Christmas. Like the Christmas releases.
I'm too.
Probably going to be dropping a lot of money at Christmas time.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is like mostly an anti-haul, this video. Yeah. It's like an anti-haul. You know, actually something that I do want to get, actually. And it's only because I was looking at the Selfridges website. You know how they got all these new lipsticks that they released with influencers?
Oh, yeah, the MAC ones.
Yeah. I really like the Patricia Bright one.
Apparently they're bringing all of the collection like everywhere this year.
Oh, really?
You know how last year they only brought whatever influencer was in that country? Apparently they're releasing most of them like worldwide this year.
Well, I saw Patricia Bright's one on Selfridges. It's a nice like brown. Obviously on her complexion it's a brown nude, but I love brown lipsticks, so I was really looking at that. Oh, really?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I just always feel like
you can match your hair.
It's like when people wear too pink of a nude lipstick. Yeah,
it looks strange on your complexion.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you haven't found the perfect brown.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, I think I'll get that one. And I like Patricia. I think she's really funny.
I am interested in what Colourpop are bringing out. They're bringing out a collection with, I think her name's Delilah. She's a girl that's got cancer, and she made did like a Make-A-Wish through Make-A-Wish Foundation in America. I'm really interested to see what is coming out.
I think that's so sweet. I think that is so sweet.
Yeah.
Like,
and apparently 100% of the proceeds in that collection are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So.
Yeah, look, I'm totally supportive of things like that, and it might be my first Colourpop order in a while, because I have not bought anything from Colourpop
in a while.
Ages. So yeah, I think that's everything that we want to talk about, isn't it? Because we've talked for quite a while.
Yeah. Have fun editing this.
Hopefully you haven't fallen asleep. Hope you found this interesting. Let us know what you're interested in buying, and if you're anti-hauling anything that we mentioned, because let's try and talk each other out of not buying anything, because we just don't. No one needs more makeup. So
well.
Anyway, if you want to see more of my face, please subscribe. If you want to see more of Bettina's face, please go to her channel. I will link it in the description below. And I'll catch you next one. Thanks for watching.
Bye.